we live?
You know we're live.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Ordinary Guy Show. Kevin?
What's up, everybody? I'm glad you gave a lot of enthusiasm there.
I did.
Look at.
I was a deer in the spotlights.
Well, welcome to another edition of We're going to actually take it seriously.
Yep.
No more playing around, and I'm pretty sure our feed's locked. Oh, it's back. Okay, we're good.
What happened to our lock?
I don't know. But anyways, it's good to see you guys. We actually have some topics. We have some good things to get to. Happy to see you guys. It hasn't been enough lately, but we're going to get on here more often, as we said before. We're actually going to live up to that. We're going to pre-record some shows, not do everything live. That way we can get some more content out like we used to. Tell your friends, don't tell your family. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. You know what is really funny, though? I bet the average viewer is a family member of ours over the age of 60.
No, my dad doesn't watch this.
No?
No. This is the one thing he's not proud of me for.
My grandparents watch this.
And your grandmother's so proud.
My uncle watched this until he yelled at me and called me a nasty R word.
Republican.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was fun.
So here's the deal. Frank was told to bring topics to the show today.
Yep.
And I said, hey, Frank, you got any topics? And Frank's exact words were, I had some topics, but I don't know what I thought about, and I got distracted.
I forgot to write them down.
So that's the show today, guys. This was great.
Yep. I forgot. No. So we actually have some cool stuff. So Tom Green, who watches the show often, not really, but he tunes in every now and then. He sent us a bunch of sample size bottles of whiskey. So Kevin and I get to finally taste E.H Taylor and Blantons. So we're going to tell you guys whether or not they're worth the hype and whether or not you should, pay more than retail for them.
Why do I feel like you're reading off a script like you're freaking our president of the United States right now?
No, our president of the United States would have said, we got a bottle of
we got a
bottle of the thing. We're gonna do the
we're gonna do the and the thing.
When it's better. And
President Kamala Harris.
And come on, man. With the thing. We're gonna do the thing with the thing.
With the dew.
With this thing.
With Mountain Dew.
And we do the thing and it's better.
Yeah.
And it's better. And we're gonna build back better. Because people died. How many times, Kevin, do you get home and you look at your dining room table and there's people missing?
Never.
Because they died.
But I can tell you that my wife wishes she looked and saw me missing.
Dude, if you died, your wife would have a brand new dining room table.
Oh, she'd be eating off like a crystal Swarovski like top super awesome table. It wouldn't be red table.
She would be eating her lunch snacks off of a charcuterie board.
Back to the Blantons.
Yes.
Just to give everybody an idea why we're so excited about this.
Mm-hmm.
Frank and I have been on a hunt for hard-to-get whiskeys. We have run across Blantons several times, not under 125 for 2 bottles.
Yep.
Meaning we had to buy 2 at 125 was the cheapest we could come across. To give people like a grasp of what it actually costs is $60. So we haven't been able to get a hold of this, but luckily Tom, being such a nice guy that he is, has sent us a taste test. But how much do you want to bet Tom pissed in every one of those bottles?
Or I think it would be really funny. I'm not saying Tom would do it because Tom's a stand-up guy, but it would be really funny to just empty out the well in these things and just be like, sure, that one was Blanton's.
Yeah.
But no, he wrote down exactly what they were, the proof, which is nice. I appreciate it. So we're gonna give them a taste. And so I think we're going to try them. Are we going to try them 2 different ways? 3 different ways. Neat with ice. And then
I don't think we have time to do them 3.
No?
I just say neat and then a couple good ices.
Okay. I like that.
I've ruined this glass now.
That works. No, we have a separate glass just for the drink. We've got the nose glass.
At first, it was chips. Now it's good ice. We haven't told the story of the good ice yet.
You sure?
I don't know. If we did, sorry, you're going to hear it again.
Yep.
I went and bought a good ice machine. So like the Chick-fil-A ice, I now have a little machine that looks like a curd that makes that stuff. I am living the dream. And that's how you know I'm old.
It's really good ice.
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie.
Which one are we trying first?
Oh, do you remember a few years ago when we had the conversation about me buying a battery-powered lawnmower?
Yes.
How awesome it was. I don't need gas.
And me telling you, don't buy that piece of shit.
Can I tell you that you can't mow the lawn when it rained yesterday?
Oh, I love it. I'm so happy.
Because the rain sensor or the moisture sensor in it
really
cuts it off.
Really?
Promise you.
In Florida, that's a good investment.
Mm-hmm.
Because it never rains here.
Nope.
We should be the rain state. Not
Can I tell you that it took me 7 hours to mow my lawn yesterday?
Because you were drunk or because it wouldn't let you?
I would turn it on. I'd have to turn it on the sidewalk where there was no moisture underneath. And I would have to get like one good fast push across the lawn before it turned off.
Why don't you just call me and come get mine?
No, it's fine. I just let everything dry out. And every hour I came out and cut like another couple strips. And then by evening time, the grass had dried up enough that I was able to mow the lawn.
You're going to say, Kevin, you were right.
Nope.
Okay, just making sure.
Nope.
Because mine would mow practically underwater.
See, what this tells me was that it's a smart lawnmower, and it was telling me that to take advantage of the fact that the grass is wet and do something more productive.
Okay.
Exercise, get some work done, that sort of stuff.
Okay. On that note, I will just do them in order. So this is Old Elk.
No, we got the two.
What?
E.H Taylor and Blantons.
We're not doing these ones?
No, because I couldn't wait and I already tasted those.
I hate you.
But I left them there for you, so you can pour like your normal glass.
Which one first? E.H Taylor or Blantons?
Blantons.
Okay.
Do you want to or no?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do Blantons. All right.
I'm so ready for this to be a letdown, by the way.
It's tough.
So ready for it to be a letdown. Look how bad my hair looks. Good God almighty. I look bald.
There we go.
That's a good pour.
Yeah, it's it. Half of it. Here, then give me that one.
Well, Lord, we didn't need that much, did we? I guess we did. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. We got that's a nice pour.
It is.
I think I'm going to let it sit for just a second.
Smells good.
Does it though?
Yeah.
I didn't smell it yet.
I hope it sucks.
I need it to be good.
I need it to suck so I can stop looking for it.
Smells good.
It does smell good.
It does smell good. It doesn't burn the nose hairs. It doesn't burn the nose hairs. By the way, I am really thinning up top. You see this?
Did the sex robot make it? Saw the pallet of wood you were getting rid of. No, it was actually.
It was
all that wood held one door, Bob. Makes no sense.
One door.
One door.
Apparently,
are we going to drink this or what?
Yeah. So let's do your review real quick on the nose.
Honestly, my nose is kind of messed up because I was cleaning up stuff and I got dust in there and it's all like full.
Well, I would say again, we're no professionals here, but I'm smelling some oakiness.
I feel like it smells like honestly just a standard one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a standard old bourbon, which it should because it was one.
Well, it was supposed to be the staple bourbon.
Yeah.
Right. This was
it smells like it should. That's why I'm not expecting to love it.
It's not super fruity.
Like you.
Mm-hmm. It's nutty.
Like
it doesn't. It's not burning shit out of my nose hairs like cocaine.
Flaming.
Yeah.
Like you.
All right. What do you think about the first sip, Kevin?
It's very oaky.
It's very oaky.
It's very oaky. I can honestly say I don't love it.
Yeah?
Yes, which makes me happy.
Happy about that?
Yes. It's not bad.
It's not bad, but remember the first sip is the worst.
Yes. Well, I did kind of have some before that. Not this one.
Yeah, but a different. So, let's see.
I'm trying to figure out what it tastes like, though. It almost just tastes like Buffalo Trace. Which is essentially, isn't it the same mash bill, except for
I don't know.
Sits in a different spot and ages longer.
In the documentary, it was in a different portion or a different section
I'm
of the
pretty sure
warehouse.
it's the same mash bill. I don't know, but it tastes to me like Buffalo Trace.
It's smoother than Buffalo Trace in that there's less of that alcohol burn, probably from aging a little bit longer, maybe. It's got a good mouthfeel.
It's got a lot of oak.
It's oaky.
And it gets you right in the nose holes.
Yeah.
And
it's not hot fire, though, coming out. You get a little bit of nose burn, but not a lot of throat.
It's oak spice, for sure.
Yeah.
If you like oak, to me, what it reminds me of is double oak.
Yeah.
And remember what I said about that earlier. So, Woodford.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm not a huge fan of oakiness. I
smell
like
raisins.
I hate raisins. I get sawdust when I breathe in. Like there's that much oak in there.
So I'm going to take one more sip neat, and then I want to try a few ice cubes.
I already tried 2 sips, so I'm going to do the ice cubes. Oh, man, the ice cubes got water in them. It's all right.
It's fine.
It's a good thing I washed my hands.
I'm not going to lie and say that right now I still think that Eagle Rare might be a little bit better.
Eagle Rare is piss. I'm going to stick with
that. Can
I
fing fondle your water cup?
Yeah. So Frank and I have a big disagreement about Eagle Rare. He's like the Eagle Rare fanboy. I honestly have not liked anything from Buffalo Trace. Like, not that I don't like it. I just don't see the hype. I think that's what it is.
Yep.
I don't. That's good, but that's not like when you take a sip of like that Old Elk Wheated, you're like, damn.
See, I don't feel the same way about the Old Elk that you do, though.
See, I love that yeasty, like, or like Russell's Reserve even. Like that Russell's has got that yeasty taste to it.
Ooh, that's different.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping it is. Let me swirl her up.
Swirl her. It's a lot different.
Bob, what's your favorite? What do you go to for the whiskey? I feel like Bob probably doesn't even drink.
Bob, oh gosh, that was loud.
You think Bob drinks?
Yeah, I think Bob drinks. I don't think he's an alcoholic.
No, I bet he doesn't drink.
I think he drinks. Bob, you drink.
Bob's the first person
to ever Bob
be a painter that doesn't drink.
No, I think Bob likes vodka.
I don't think he drinks. It's better with ice in it. In case you didn't hear me, it's better with ice in it.
It is better with ice in it.
Yeah.
Now I took the sip of ice. I like it.
Yeah. You have to sit. I know you really wanted to like this, but
I wanted to
admit that this is nothing to go looking at 85 plus liquor stores for.
If I see it for less than $100, I'll buy it to put it on my shelf.
That's the only reason at this point.
Yeah.
This is not blow your socks off. This,
no,
I put on the same lines as just about anything. But again, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's the quintessential.
No, I agree, but retail is supposed to be what, $59,
which is fine.
For $59, I think it's fair. I think it's reasonable. I don't think that I wouldn't pay $100 for it.
I think it tastes a lot like Buffalo, like I said, and it has a lot of oak in it. I feel like it's got a little bit of 1792 to it.
It does have that similar taste. All right. I'm not saying I'm disappointed. I like it. I appreciate that we got to try it. I do feel like this was like running into your favorite porn star as a teen.
And then she's old.
And
like Pamela Anderson now.
And you're like,
Baywatch.
Ooh, good thing I didn't buy anything that you produced.
Hey, look at there. Clark has entered the building.
Bob drinks beer.
Bob does drink beer?
Yeah. So, Bob, I think
I like how he says, I drink beer.
Yeah, I drink beer. He's like,
okay, so now that we know he drinks beer, we're going to guess what he drinks. I'm going to say
he's not an IPA guy.
No, I don't see IPA in his. I'm thinking Natty Light. And on a good day, he'll go get him a Coors.
You are insulting this man.
No, because that's what I like.
Coors on a good day, Natty on a normal day?
I like Natty.
I think Bob likes Yingling.
You already know what my favorite is, but I can't find it anywhere.
What's your favorite?
Keystone Light, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All day.
Yeah, I actually like Busch Light, Busch Lattes.
Yeah, it's just popular.
It's water.
Yeah, it really is.
I drink Ultra Lights, or Ultras, I should say. Oh, remember the Yingling lights that we tried?
He said and. I don't know what that means.
And So he does drink Yingling, and
Yingling and
I don't see him being a
Yingling
Guinness guy. You like Guinness, Bob?
Smoking the reefer.
Smoking the reefer. Adrenochrome. That's what it is.
Oh, that's what he.
Yeah.
Oh,
He likes to mix the two together, powdered form. So, yeah, there's all sorts of stuff going on in the world today. We recently found out that LeBron James is a bitch.
no, I think we knew that. Well, I think we knew LeBron James was pretty much a piece of trash.
Well, yes.
But I think this time, because he deleted his little tweet, I think he put his foot in his mouth finally.
Oh, did you see that the LAPD, like the union for the police department, is calling for him to have a suspension by the NBA?
I mean, he kind of should.
Yeah.
I don't know how much stupider you can get. That girl was going to stab that other girl.
Last time, I mean, look, when Trump said something that wasn't even near as bad, everybody accused him of having an erection.
Brian Bear says Captain and Sprite. That to me sounds like vomit.
It's
profusely.
Sweet. It's sweet.
You're gonna get hungover.
Captain and Sprite is sweet.
And Captain's got like that spice to it too.
It is a little heat.
That sounds like something Jeff would drink.
If anything, I will take cherry Coke and pour it in my Blantons.
Do it. I almost just spit this back into my cup so I could do it too. This right here is sacrilege. I bet it's a great mixer. Oh, yeah. I like that you could hear your gulp really well. How was it with cherry Coke?
It's like spicy cherry Coke.
Yeah?
It's really good.
Well, I'm actually going to wash my glass out with some Dr. Pepper.
We had an opportunity to win a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle today, courtesy of our new favorite honey hole, Florida Wine and Spirits.
Yes. Which
is it Florida Wine and Spirits?
Yes.
Okay. Florida Wine and Spirits, Malabar Road, right next to Publix, before the Home Depot.
That place is. It's not. No, it's the place too. Like it's an all around.
It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe.
We went there tired. We had been to what, 15 different stops.
Mm-hmm.
We went there tired. We pulled over because one of us, not me or you, had to take a poop.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
So we pulled into the Publix parking lot. Right next door to every Publix is a liquor store.
Yep.
And that was this one. And walked in, the nicest people I have ever met working a liquor store. Now, we've met some nice people.
Yeah.
But they're the 10 and everybody else is like the 6 to 7 range.
Okay. Now, I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but we were there. We made a purchase. And then there was conversation of, we also have this really awesome bottle that tastes delicious. I wish you guys could try it. And then us being like, man, I don't want to buy it because we just spent money on buying bottles. And then being told, even if you want it, we're not going to sell it to you because it'll still be here and you can get it next time.
Yeah.
And we were both like, but I want to buy it. Now I want to buy it more.
It was really good too.
So we came back and we bought more. But no, so here's the deal. And I have noticed for people who do shop around with pretty much anything, some places are going to have better prices than others for certain things, right? So the higher end stuff, in my opinion, is cheaper at this place, and the lower end stuff tends to be a little pricier.
But again, it's locally owned, so I would much rather. I've said
I'll
this
pay
to
the
Frank,
extra money.
I'll pay that couple extra bucks all day long
Yep.
instead of giving it to Florida Wine and Spirits or ABC, especially ABC.
I hate ABC now.
Piss on ABC. I can't stand ABC, especially the one in this town. And I'm sorry that you happen to know somebody that works there, but
No,
that is the
fine.
worst selection.
It's not their fault.
Yeah. So if you get the chance and you can drive to Palm Bay, do it. If you can't make it to Palm Bay, drive to their other location that's in Merritt Island.
The same guy?
It's got to be a chain. It's got the same.
No,
name.
the one
No?
I was told, the one in Rockledge, Merritt Island, and there's another one I think in a different, like West Melbourne or something like that. All different owner. This is the only one, if I'm not mistaken.
Different owner, but same chain.
No, that's all a chain, and this one's privately owned.
Okay. Well,
So
I like this one the best.
definitely good. So anyway, so every time you buy a bottle, you get a entry into a raffle for a bottle of Pappy. Now, if anybody knows Pappy, that's the only way you're going to get it these days is a raffle, or you're going to pay a lot of money. But a raffle was nice. If you draw the card, you can buy the bottle of Pappy for $100.
Which secondary market for the one that they were doing today, I think, is normally $900 to $1,100, depending on where
Easily.
you're at.
Easily.
They do make you pop. Well, they don't make you.
No, you don't pop the cork. You have to cut the seal.
Yes, so that you're not reselling it.
Yeah,
or you could have paid more to leave it alone. But
correct.
Still, let's put it this way. If you go there and you enter this raffle and you win it, and we know you, and you don't come give us some on this show.
Makes you an asshole.
Yes.
You'd be a terrible human being. And for that
worst.
reason alone, LeBron James should let you die by stabbing.
That and all the money in the world that you tithe is not going to get you to heaven.
Nope. So are we done with LeBron James? We just know he's an asshole.
I think we've known that for quite a while.
Yeah. It just makes me mad because I don't want to be the kind of guy that says just dribble the basketball. Because you and I are more than our jobs.
But just dribble the basketball.
Yes and no, but you and I are more than our jobs, right?
I don't give a shit about what you listen. No one cares that I post stuff on Facebook about whoever.
Right.
No one cares about my opinion. No one cares about his opinion. The hell with him.
I agree. My thought though is when you're in such an influential spot, for example, like there's no children looking up to me. Not my children don't even look up to me. My children look up to people they see on TV. So my thought is if you're an influential person, the things that come out of your mouth should be taken a little more seriously. So you can't say you're next. Some dude's life. Now, take this as you will, but the police officer that was accused of or convicted now of killing George Floyd, his life is essentially over in some way or another, right? It's over. So you're saying that, you're posting a picture of somebody and you're like, all right, time to take his life away too. I think that's kind of an asshole thing to say. It's just a human.
With fame comes responsibility.
Yeah.
No matter how stupid you are.
And a spidey sense.
I just can't believe he's been basically let off the hook.
Oh, they gave him such a pass.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous. And he has the second best Space Jam movie.
Well, there's only two.
I'm just saying.
Did you watch it?
His?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Won't do it.
Oh, I'm going to watch it.
You're going to watch it?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to watch it.
I'm not going to watch it.
They desexified the bunny girl. Did you see that?
No, they took her titties away.
Well, she used to wear like shorty shorts or something.
Oh, yeah.
Which I agree with, because why did a bunny, cartoon bunny, have to supposedly look sexy?
No, I mean, is that? We're good?
We're fine.
All right. Seems like there's a lot in that one. So, I mean, look, I'm not going to lie. I wear short shorts, so I'm not going to complain about some bunny wearing short shorts. You know what the problem is? And I was talking about it the other day. When I used to work at the bank, those, the old school baseball coach shorts?
Bike shorts.
The bike shorts. Yeah. Exactly. People, and I try to tell people they're like bike shorts.
And every coach would sit down with their legs as far spread as they could with their nutsack just like
fucking
glaring
ridiculous.
At you.
So when I used to work at the bank, there's this older gentleman. He used to always come in his bike shorts. No underwear.
And would sit like that.
He would sit legs wide open.
Yep.
He would put his foot like on the end table, like in between the two benches,
just hanging out. And
then he would yell about like overdraft fees. And it's like, I can't take you seriously right now.
Because your nutsack
is hanging out. Your shit is just like I'm watching you slowly age as gravity is just pulling your ball bag down to the ground. It looks like fucking bubble gum melting in the heat.
Sir, your testicles were at least a half inch higher up last
month. Weird. It's so weird. And if I have one thing to look forward to as I get older, is maybe I won't have to shave my nutsack, because that thing was not hairy. It was just skin. It was just turkey gobbler skin.
Oh, look who showed up to the show.
Who?
Our buddy and friend.
Hey.
From the liquor store.
Yeah. Good to see you.
You guys seriously need to go out there.
Yeah, dead serious. And we can catch up offline, but anytime you do any sort of promotions and stuff, if you'd like us to talk about it, either on the show, on the air, website, podcast, anything, just let us know. We appreciate your business. We love going there. It's awesome.
He's fitting right into the show already, by the way. He said he wanted to give you a free show.
No, I appreciate it.
And if you knew Frank, you would know he appreciated it.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome. Did we ever tell people about how we made it?
I don't know if we ever told anybody.
We had to have told somebody.
Nobody saw that but me.
Nobody saw that.
Yeah, I was aghast.
Yeah. So here, without beating a horse to death, we started doing these StreamYard shows around COVID time, obviously, so that we can still do the shows and be remote and everything. So it has a lobby. So if you have a link to the show, you could basically join the show and we could pull you in if we wanted to. Big emphasis on if we wanted to. So one day we're sitting there and Kevin gives me these eyes and basically was like, we made it.
Yep.
We finally made it. Some random dude's got his dick out in the lobby.
Yes, on video. And it's what we always said, we'd either get boobies or something.
Yep.
We thought we would get the other end of that spectrum. We did not. We got straight up wiener.
Yeah, I'm not asking for boobies. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely wasn't asking for some dick.
Well, you didn't get it. I did, unfortunately. And
well, I caught a glimpse. I was like, is that?
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. I had to boot it real quick. Oh, yeah. That was a good time.
Oh, man. So that's how we know we made it.
Yep. Well, on to the second one, by the way.
All right. So we have some E.H. Taylor.
Let's smell this.
Small batch. E.H. Taylor, small batch.
This one smells like it's actually stronger.
It smells stronger. It is stronger. It's 100 proof versus 93 proof. Blantons.
Bottled and bond? Or?
Bottled and bond.
Okay.
Yep. So it does smell sweeter, though.
I smell honey.
Yeah, I got a little more sweet in there.
I can smell this one. This one's not as like just
oak. See that's the thing is I think the wood seems to mask a lot of the smells for me too. Like it's real oaky. I have a hard time getting that second layer.
And again, just to let everybody know, our experience in actual whiskey tasting, we have no desire to want to sound like we know what we're doing.
None.
Like, in fact, we have described these as being strained through a old dirty gym sock, as I think I said chewing on walnuts. What's the matter?
I forgot to plug in the computer.
Oh, great.
Keep talking.
So anyways, Frank has left me alone as usual. But if you watch us, you will know we don't know what the hell we're talking about, but that's why we're ordinary guys. Like, we have no ambition to be any better than we are right now. And that's why, oh my God, I wish you guys could see what just happened. He's trying to plug his computer in, right? Because, I don't know, we do this show, this is probably episode 150. And for whatever reason, we have not figured out how to not have a technical difficulty, not one time in 150 shows. Easily.
You see what I just did?
Yeah. So he's trying to reach down here to plug the computer in, and he manages to pull the brick like loose from the cord and break it. Is what's just happened, really. Oh, he got it. I hear it. It came back. So enough of me stalling, Frank. Get your ass over here in a hurry.
All right, I'm here.
All right. E.H. Taylor. It already smells better.
I also farted. I don't know if that helps or not.
I don't think they heard it.
Oh.
Dear God, that's better. It has so much more to it. I taste a lot of cherry.
There's like 3 or 4 different layers on there.
Yeah, that one's better.
I like it. It just makes me mad that that's less. It's even less common than Blantons.
Yeah.
I was hoping to not like this one.
No, this is good. That's good. That's real good. There's a lot more complexity there.
I'm not even going to add ice to that one. No need.
No, that one wins hands down. So the E.H. Taylor versus Blantons. E.H. has absolutely destroyed it. Should we maybe put some Dr. Pepper in it?
I mean, you can give it a splash of Dr. Pepper. That feels like such an asshole thing to do.
It is, but that's what we're here for.
Oh, man. I'm going to do...
Are you going to bitch out on me now?
No, I'm going to just enjoy most of this and then do a splash.
There's a heavy oak aftertaste. breathe in.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's weird. I think that oaky aftertaste stops the throat burn.
That one's 1,000
There's
times
no
better.
throat burn. There's no nose burn. It's just delicious. It's
1,000
amazing.
times better. By the way, in the comments, if you want us to try one, here's what we're looking for. We're looking for the best one we've ever had, but we're also looking for the worst one we ever had.
No, speak for yourself. I'm looking to find the one bottle that I can just say nothing else.
I don't think that exists.
It will.
Because I like some diversity in my drinking.
Everything behind me is me looking for that bottle.
I can tell you that one behind you right there is in the running for the worst ever.
Which one?
Old Tub.
Nope. Old Tub's one of my favorites.
What can we agree on the most? We disagree on most of these bottles. But the one thing we agree on the most is Remington Ruger. What was it?
Oh, Winchester.
Winchester is the worst bourbon in the entire world. Period.
It's bad.
So go out and get you some because it's an experience.
Oh, that Whistle Pig. Let's not talk about that Whistle Pig.
That means we'd have to buy it. We're going to start a GoFundMe for us to buy the Whistle Pig.
I know, that Whistle Pig. So here's the deal is you may think we're made of money because we go in there and spend a lot of it on booze.
I'm going to put this one up on the screen.
But that might be just about all. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Bob, I've got.
Show him.
Yeah, Bob?
Yeah, show him right now.
All right.
You thought you were being funny, Bob. But what you didn't know is old granddad actually makes one. And there it is. Jesus Christ. That one. Did you soil yourself?
I think so. Oh, my God. That smells like a gym sock.
Oh my God.
It smells like I was fisted by a gym sock.
Here's the worst part. It looks like on the screen, like it looks like we're far away from each other. I can touch Frank.
Yep.
Like I'm right here. And he just, dude, that stinks.
So bad.
Oh my God.
So bad.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, but seriously, Bob, look at this bad boy. Old Granddad, 114 proof. You will find it on the bottom shelf of every liquor store for 30-ish bucks, and it is amazing.
For the money. But
more than for the money. It's good.
It's got the biggest butthole top in the world, too.
Yeah.
So we call the big fat round ones the butthole top. Look at that. Show them the size of that cork. Relative to another one, it's double.
Yeah.
Easily.
It's huge.
But it's good. I gave that for his birthday.
Oh, speaking of which.
Oh, God. Bob said more touching Frank. No, thanks.
Speaking of which, Kevin's birthday is coming up.
That's true.
So
I'm going to be 23.
Well, you're not even going to be 32.
I wouldn't have been 23 10 years ago.
Yeah. So because Kevin's birthday's coming up, when we were
damn, that's good.
Yeah, we were out when I was out trying to get a bottle of Pappy. I really thought that by buying this last bottle, I thought that was the winning ticket. I really did. I'm telling you, I was already working on my acceptance speech. I was counting the people in the room because I was thinking about sharing a sip with everybody.
Oh, there's a question. So do our tickets work for the next raffle, or do we have to buy more in order to get more tickets?
That is a good question. We can ask them and find out. But Kevin, your birthday is coming up. I decided I was going to get you a barrel pick from Florida Wine and Spirits.
That's awesome.
So this is a barrel. Do people know how barrel picks work?
I don't think I know how barrel picks work.
So and the owner, the business, whoever's in charge, basically reaches out to, like in this case, Knob Creek, and wants to buy a barrel. So they send samples. They'll send samples of different barrels, and they get to try the samples and be like, okay, I want number 4. So they basically bottle up all of barrel number 4, put a special label on it, and send it to you.
So here's what we do, Frank.
So
we tell them we're interested in every barrel in the world, and we just get samples.
I feel like there's some sort of like credit check on that.
Probably.
It might not be your score, but it might be like whether or not.
We got a tax ID number. Heck, we got 2 of them.
They might want to see your annual sales and liquor licenses, that sort of stuff.
We'll figure it out.
But this is a single barrel select of Knob Creek from Florida Wine and Spirits. It is 120 proof. It was barreled on 6/15/2011.
Really?
Yeah. and it was bottled on 9/28/2020. So it's a 9-year.
They took their time shipping it to them.
Yeah.
They're like, it's cool. We'll wait 6 months to ship it to them.
Yeah, they've had it for a little bit, but I doubt 6 months.
Doesn't have a bit of dust on it.
No. Plus, nothing has dust in that store. That's a very clean store.
Well,
so Kevin.
Hey, thank you for the happy birthday.
Yes, it's very awesome.
Again, E.H Taylor wins.
Sure. So E.H Taylor definitely wins what we would consider like what would you consider this? Is this like the upper echelon of bourbons?
Yeah.
It's up there, right? So I think E.H Taylor might be the crown jewel.
Yeah. It's definitely in my top 5.
I think so too. So far it's my favorite next to Eagle Rare.
Fucking Eagle Rare.
So
which you got a bottle of today.
I did. God, this is another thing. I'm not going to tell people too much about this place because I do enjoy being able to get something there.
Just donate money to them, but don't actually go buy anything unless it's for us.
Yeah, look, when I tell you that Eagle Rare was a fair price today, it was a fair price today. Just that's it. End of discussion. So the fun part about this, Kevin, is there was a 2-for special. So this is actually my bottle.
Okay, good. So that way you could pass it off and Janet and be like, I had to. It's 2 for 1.
Well, it was a much better deal to get it 2 for, trust me.
No.
So I'm going to open this so you can taste it and not have to open your bottle.
Well, I'm going to. I'm the king of opening everything. Like I went to go open that Booker's and you told me no.
By the way, this is the cleanest Knob Creek wax job I've seen. Have you seen the normal Knob Creek wax?
I think I bought Knob Creek probably twice. And it, that was in my younger whiskey drinking days because I'm such a Beam fan.
Yeah. Well, pop this open, let it air. This might be too much whiskey for the evening, to be honest with you.
Who just said that?
What?
What you just said. Did that come out of your mouth?
Nope.
So while we're letting that air, we will go. So what have we done? Oh, you had a good topic. I was lying earlier. Frank does have topics. And he had a good one. He said, who would play you if you were in a movie? And I had some time to think about it of all but 2 seconds. But I honestly think Kevin James would play me.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Or if it could be a fictional character, it's definitely Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got it nailed. Like, because everybody says that me and Kevin James act a lot alike.
Yeah, I can see that. I would like to think that The Rock would be me.
Yeah, because you're physically exactly the same.
We have the exact same haircut.
And the bald.
Me or Batista.
Yeah.
Batista could be me.
You notice these guys you're talking about, though, the reason they are the way they are is because of testosterone and the fact that they're humongous.
Yeah. Nobody's ever seen me in public.
Nobody's ever seen you and The Rock in public at the same time.
Correct.
Meaning you are actually The Rock.
What's interesting, though, is to find out like how big some of these people really are. The Rock's a giant, right? Regardless, right? Even he's actually not super tall, but he's just a really thick dude. But like movie stars and stuff like that, we're a lot taller than a lot of movie stars. Yeah,
a lot of them are short. Who the hell is Elliot Page? And Bob, do you mean that's me or you? Like, I don't even know who the heck that is. But yeah. So here's the part I added to that. Who would play your wife?
Oh, my wife?
Yes.
Scarlett Johansson.
Mine is, remember the one that This Is 40 or whatever? The one that's secretly smoking the cigarette upstairs.
Yes.
And like she's just pissed off because she is married to the guy that acts exactly like me.
Yes.
I actually showed her a clip from that movie where he's like, do you ever think about if you weren't married and you didn't have kids, you could be like, hey, I just moved to India for a year. And she's like, you should move to India.
Yeah.
In that part, I was like,
that's Morgan.
Crap, that's Morgan.
So, okay, so this is going to be even funnier. So, if a movie star were to play you, but your wife played herself, and there was a sex scene, who would your wife choose to be you?
Oh, choose to be me?
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
She's not sleeping with Kevin James.
No, I'd win over Kevin James.
Yeah.
Just out of familiarity alone.
Yeah.
The fact that she's not going to go get labeled a slut over Kevin James.
I don't know. Like, here's the deal. Movie stars, I think you get a pass, man.
No.
Like if I slept with Brad Pitt, I wouldn't even be gay.
Yes, you would.
Not at all.
Yes, you would.
I would be an opportunist.
You would be gay.
Nope.
Yes.
I'd identify as a woman, sleep with Brad Pitt, not be gay. Identify as a male, tell myself the story. High five.
I'm glad you high-fived yourself because you're still gay. On that note, I already know who she would freaking what's his face? The Scottish Irish guy.
That
From
guy,
Outlander.
the only way that guy's playing you is if he's playing like 12-year-old you.
Well, if she's going to choose who's going to be me,
Yeah.
that's who it's going to be.
See, here's the deal is Janet would probably still take The Rock.
That would be the hall pass.
I'm not calling Janet a slut, but there's probably a long list of celebrities that she would rather do instead of me.
I think if we brought her in here, she'd be like, yes.
Anything.
She'd be like, and Kevin James.
And she'd be
just
like,
to get away from him.
Yeah. Anything.
Yeah.
Well, that's where we are these days.
I would like to think that Morgan would only have eyes for me.
Yeah, you have to get over that.
No, I think she does.
No, that's so far wrong.
I'm going to show her this part of this show where you disrespected her.
What was
like
this
that.
first drink that we had?
This is E.H Taylor.
No, the very first one in the Gentleman Jack cup.
Did you just drink it?
No, I've been drinking it.
I'm not going to tell you what it is. See if you like it. Is it better than the Blantons?
It's better's relative. It has a taste that I tend to not like on some certain barrels, but it's good. This was good.
That's $19 bottle of bourbon right there. Readily available at any Winn-Dixie.
It tastes young.
It's that. Jim Beam bonded.
So it's 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just tough because there really is that young taste.
That EH is phenomenal.
It's really going to be hard to drink anything else. I'm not lying.
You better get used to it.
Anything else.
You better hope that freaking knob right there knocks your knob off.
All right.
So we decided that you think you're the Rock because you're full of shit.
No, I don't think I'm the Rock. Who
I
else
think
is
you're
going to
more
play with?
Benicio del Toro.
I'd take that. I'd take that. Yeah, I'll take Benicio del Toro. I think, and I'm gonna compliment you, Kevin. I think you would be Channing Tatum in a fat suit.
Didn't he play that? No, it'd be Ryan Reynolds in the fat suit.
Ryan Reynolds yeah.
Remember?
You could do Ryan Reynolds in a fat suit. Yeah.
What was that movie called where he pulls up
Just
the
Friends?
Porsche? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Ryan.
Perfect show.
I'm fat Ryan Reynolds.
Forgiveness.
Yes.
It's more
Remember
than
when
saying
The Rock had the fat suit
sorry.
on when he was young in that one movie?
Oh my God. With Kevin Hart.
Yes.
That is one of my favorite movies.
What was that called?
CIA or Central Intelligence, I
that
think.
Was good.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
When they jump out that window. He pushes him out the window.
Yeah. Phenomenal movie.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
But what's this say? Mississippi Mud. What?
I don't know. He's probably has to take a shit.
Oh, it's Tyler James Bledsoe.
Yep. Do you still have anything in that Jim Beam cup?
This is
Dr. Pepper. Where do you want me to pour the knob?
Well, here's what I'm doing. I'm dumping it right into there, like that.
Okay.
And then I whoosh it around.
Okay.
Clean glass.
I like that.
And it cleared the palate.
And it has no effect on the flavor of your bourbon.
Tyler, since you're here, not because we invited you, by the way.
That's
a lot darker.
It's a lot darker. Well, it's Knob Creek. Knob Creek tends to be darker. By the way, that Knob Creek smoked maple is spectacular.
Yes, but I feel like it would make you throw up.
Oh, that's like, we've had this conversation a bunch of times. That's a one-time after dinner kind of a drink.
Yes.
It's a dessert. It's French.
I want to hear, Tyler, what's your favorite drink aside from a skinny bitch or
A Cosmopolitan, Kamikaze.
Did you know there's a drink called Comin' Hot Tub?
There is Comin' Hot Tub. It is a shot of what?
Bailey's and I think vodka. So it curds and
yes.
It looks like jizz.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's vodka, but it's definitely floaty.
It's always good when your drink is floaty.
So I have a couple of really good store picks that I absolutely like. I want you to try that Buffalo Trace store pick. It's way better than regular Buffalo Trace.
That smells good.
This smells good?
Yeah. It's a good thing I got to wake up early tomorrow.
So sweet. I gotta wake up early too. Fucking baseball. Can I tell you something about
Can
baseball?
I tell you something about kids' sports?
Yeah, dude. Listen. And if there's a parent listening right now, I'm sorry, but here's what you need to know. If your child is above the age of 6 and does not like the sport that you force him to go out and play,
Stop.
I highly suggest you find something that he likes to do because you are destroying his developmental years.
Like chorus or ballet.
Even a different sport. You know, I've got kids that hate baseball. Not hate baseball. Baseball is very boring unless you love baseball. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I mean, it's especially if you're a young kid on the team and you're playing like right field.
You're out there digging a hole.
It's so boring, right? But if you love baseball, you're excited. Like Blake loves baseball. He loves everything about baseball. He wants to be phenomenal at baseball. He did not like soccer. We quit, right? There are kids that I feel would be better in soccer because they're moving. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They're moving. They're not sitting still. And it's like, try something. If your kid doesn't like other kids, try golf. Do something because you're wasting your kid's developmental years on something he's not going to like to do. He's going to think it's okay to do things he doesn't like to do for a living. Fast forward 20 years, he's a fucking accountant and he hates his life.
His name's Frank.
I'm dead serious. Dead serious. My mom pulled me out of baseball, and that's what bothered me. I loved baseball more than anything. Loved it.
There is parenting advice from the ordinary 2 drunk guys.
Yeah, but I'm being dead serious.
I almost drank this without you.
Well, because as a parent
get in there.
And a coach,
I smell brown sugar.
There's brown sugar in there.
Yeah.
As a coach, I hate the fact that I have to sit out there and yell at a kid to pay attention. You get what I mean? It's like, gosh, I want to help you be better at baseball, but if you don't care about baseball,
I don't like kids in general. Unless you're my friends and it's your kids, like other kids, no.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's tough.
I don't want nothing.
It's tough. But dude, I've coached some of these kids since they were, barely 5 years old and they're turning 7, 8 now. It's not a long time, but if they continue to play with Blake, it's going to be 10 years that I'm coaching these kids. And I care about some of these kids.
Stimulus check for them too?
I wish.
We got to try this.
All right.
That's good.
It's fucking delicious.
That's good. Let me see that right there. That beat the EH for me.
That is delicious.
What is going on right there? It's 120. That's why I like it.
It definitely has some tongue heat.
It's so thick. I like that.
It's got some tongue. It coats the tongue. My tongue's a little numb.
The tips of the tongue.
It definitely coats the tongue. Good Lord, this is delicious.
Yes, that's good. I'm going to throw some ice.
I am going to as well, just because I want to see if it changes the flavor profile. That's really good. We had other topics, though, that I felt like were really good. I went on that rant about baseball.
Yeah, we went on our usual. We always do our 2 movies. My 2, by the way, is and I kind of made it 3 because we watched one and we never really talked about it. But Nobody is the freaking best movie in the last year.
What's Nobody?
It might be the best movie in the last 3 years. Nobody is the guy from Better Call Saul.
Oh yeah,
Oberbeck is his last name.
Like Saul, the attorney.
Yes.
Okay.
And he is. I don't want to ruin it, but he is like a badass in this movie, and it is freaking phenomenal.
Joe Rogan's been talking about it on his podcast.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
It had an $18 million budget, super low budget movie. It is fantastic.
I need to check it out, which is really, really funny and such a coincidence that you say that. But did you know that the attorney from Breaking Bad has his own show?
Better Call Saul.
And I just started watching it.
Good, though.
It is really good.
Shows you how he got to where he is.
I'm only on like the 3rd episode.
Okay.
But
it's good.
I mean, even the first one where they break the kid's legs.
Have you come across where he meets the security guard guy that's from Breaking Bad too?
Yes. Yeah, but like he doesn't have any interaction other than his 5 stamps.
You really want me to blow your mind? You know there was a whole movie about bitch.
No.
There was a whole follow-up Netflix movie just about him.
What's it called?
I forget. I'd have to look it up.
Oh, the afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
So it's just one long movie.
Can we for a second? Breaking Bad is a phenomenal show.
Morgan didn't like it.
You can't not like there's something everybody can find something to like about that show. The writing is spectacular.
She didn't like. I thought it was great.
The writing is spectacular. The acting is spectacular. I hated what's his name for a minute, but then you like him.
So gonna make you slap your mama. I hope I was on. I wasn't. It's so good.
It's really good.
Yeah. That. Goddamn. I gotta go buy a bunch of them.
I bought one for you.
I know, but it's just this barrel.
So here's what we do. We know that that's a 9-year, correct?
Yeah.
All right. He picked the barrel, so obviously he was looking for a certain flavor profile when he picked it. We should look at the price of that compared to the 12-year. If the 12-year is cheaper, we should try a 12-year and see if you get more of that taste.
I think the owner has the same taste profile.
He really does. He likes rye a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. Tyler says that we need to watch that new Guy Ritchie movie with Jason Statham. I agree. Comes out May 7th. And I will be watching it.
How am I missing all this stuff? Where are movies getting announced these days? I don't watch TV.
I watch trailers of upcoming movies on YouTube. And then
is that like an actual?
I will literally put certain ones on my calendar to remember.
But I'm being dead serious. That's the thing. Like you're actually searching for trailers of upcoming movies. All right.
Yeah. So there's a lot of good ones coming out, by the way. That's one of them. That's a high money one.
See, I feel like I'm current times illiterate.
You are.
So I will sit down. I will enjoy reading a book.
Hell no.
I don't mind that. Dude, the other day, was it yesterday that I came over and we watched a draft for a few minutes?
Yeah.
All right. So Janet went to her mom's house with the kids for dinner. So I thought to myself, I don't have a wood shop anymore. I don't have anything just like frying my mind 24 hours a day about projects that I can't get done or work that I need to get caught up on. I have a few minutes. Popped open a bottle of booze, sat outside. I read for a few minutes. It was amazing.
And then you went upstairs and shit.
No, I got loaded up. I jumped in the truck and went over to your house. We drank more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. But I realized that I don't know what the fuck is going on in the world.
That might be a good thing because it's crashing and burning.
I feel like it's a good thing.
We have a puppet for a president.
Was he orange on TV the other day?
He's something.
He was orange.
He's something. I don't even know.
I feel like he was orange and he thought he would trick people into thinking he was Trump.
Maybe.
I don't fucking know.
Old age spot, weird guy sniffing on little kids.
Do you know that his dog bit more people than he gave live press conferences?
Yes. His dog needs to be put down. Like, you can't get your dog to act right. Like, what kind of man is going to be a president that can't get a dog to stop
biting? He just shits in the White House.
Just right in the middle of the floor. Like the most sacred place in the United States. And it's just dogs probably eating the baseboards.
To be dead honest, I'm being dead honest. What's the over or under? I'll say, I'll pick a very simple number. 2. How many times has Biden missed the toilet?
Oh, every time.
In the White House. I'm being like realistic here.
Shit or pee?
Do you think he shit outside of the toilet?
Well, over under on you'd be over.
I mean, I've shit outside of the toilet.
So, for sure, I bet he's over. But I can guarantee you he probably never hits the hole when he's peeing.
Do you think he sits down to pee?
I know that is frowned upon, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to open up to the audience.
Yeah.
If it is in the middle of the night and I wake up to pee, I sit down to pee every damn time.
100%.
Because otherwise I have to turn the light on, which is going to wake Morgan up. Or I have to shut the door to the bathroom, which is going to wake Morgan up.
Yep.
And half time I'm half asleep, which means I'm just going to piss everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. So it's just easier to sit down.
So it's cleaner.
Yeah.
It's quieter.
Yes.
And it's
less light.
less light.
I
Exactly.
can sit there with my eyes closed.
100. Sit down. Okay. Here's what. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I piss sitting down. All right. Always. If I wake up in the morning, I either piss in the shower or I piss sitting down.
I will not piss in the shower.
Look,
Morgan thinks it's so weird. I will not do it.
when you have a morning boner, it only goes one of two directions: straight up or straight down.
I have a thing where I seriously wake up every morning and have a ritual. I turn the shower on blazing hot to where it heats up the whole bathroom, and I sit down and I take a poop.
I'm on board with that.
Every day.
I know you don't. I know we've had this conversation before, and I know it bothers you. Every morning after my second cup of coffee, because I can't do a first in the morning shit. I think that came from running because of like nerves. I would wake up extra early so that I can like walk around for an hour so I can shit before I go for a run. So I wake up, I have a couple cups of coffee. Usually halfway between the second cup of coffee is when I have to take a shit. So I bring the coffee with me to the bathroom. I drink my coffee.
You drink while shitting?
I eat breakfast when I shit sometimes. So I bring my coffee with me to the bathroom. I take my shit, but I lean over just so that the bidet gets me just right, and I shit again. The bidet fills my butthole up with water, and I'll shit again. It comes out.
Season 3 was supposed to be better than this.
I think this is phenomenal. I think this is educational. Look, you can get a bidet for like $40. I am telling you, I aim it just right so that the water goes right up the poop chute and right back out. You can feel it just like piss coming out of your
Remember
asshole.
when I told you earlier how I know you're gay?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No. Are you kidding me? I freak out when my fingers break through the paper.
You're talking about banging Brad Pitt, and that's okay. And now you're talking about
I was giving an
inserting a
example.
bidet in your asshole.
I was giving an example on how there's celebrity passes.
And then you're talking about fondling your butthole with a super soaker.
No. I didn't fondle my own butthole. The water goes up the poop chute, and it comes back out like the biggest wet fart.
I'm going to throw up.
Have you ever had a fart come out that was so clean?
Evidently not, because I don't soak water up.
I'm telling you, it was like the cleanest fart in the world.
I hope it would be.
I'm
I'm so proud of you.
Oh my God. I cleaned the bidet the other day with bleach. I cleaned everything with bleach.
That's the thing about them things. There's just shit particles flying everywhere.
Probably. But if you clean your toilet regularly, I don't think it's an issue. Right. But I definitely shot bleach water up my asshole. That was uncomfortable. All right.
Everybody vote. Is Frank gay?
I don't think I'm gay.
Everybody vote.
I've never done anything gay. Oh my God. Do you ever watch Two Bears, One Cave or no?
Yes. And you made me. So.
Like watch it?
Oh, I haven't watched it.
Dude. So listen. So Bert Kreischer is talking about how he's getting on a plane with other people who have jobs that require them to do this.
Yeah.
Right. And he was, you know how Bert is. He's all over the fucking place. And he goes, I'm glad that I don't have to do this. My job doesn't require me to do this. He goes, I fly, I get to where I'm going, I relax. He goes, and I do this. And Tom was just like, you suck dick? He goes, no, it's a microphone. I tell jokes on stage. Tom is, definitely looks like you're sucking dick.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Those two are phenomenal. Do you know? So Janet will catch me watching them, and it's like, "What in the actual fuck are you watching?"
Check out that comment. I don't even know what that means, but I like it.
Frank is unicorn gay. I'm very special. That means I'm very special kind of gay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Super good.
Yeah. So my second movie, moving on, getting out of the gayness. We can't get stuck in the gay woods.
Nope.
Is Wander, which is on Prime for free. It's got Tommy Lee Jones, and then I can't remember the other guy's name.
Recent?
20.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's good.
Does he still look like a human raisin?
Yes. So he.
Look at this.
It's good for you. So his thing is, and Tommy's not the lead actor; it's the other guy. Can't remember his name. He's in a lot of movies though. He is an ex-detective, like good detective, and his family gets into a car wreck after he's been a part of like some investigations and stuff. Well, he loses his shit because his daughter dies in front of him, and his wife dies. No, his wife stays alive, but she's like catatonic, and he's like lost his shit, and he's on like Valium and all sorts of other stuff, and he's living in a trailer in the middle of the desert, and him and Tommy Lee Jones do a conspiracy theory podcast out in the middle of the desert. So he's like whacked. Well,
like fried whacked, or just was never right to begin with.
No, like he after that event happened, it ruined him.
Okay,
like
I would call that fried. Like something went wrong.
Yeah, he was okay prior to that. So he starts investigating this event without giving away too much, and he's trying to figure out, is it that I'm crazy, or is this really happening and my family really was targeted because of what I...
Oh.
Yeah. It's a good movie. It's not great.
All right, it's on Prime?
Good. Yes.
And what's it called?
Wander.
I'll check it out.
It's good.
Okay, so Janet and I are at this phase where our shows are overlapping a little bit, meaning like I already saw something, she already saw something, we're watching it together. So I never saw the final season of Miss Maisel. I don't even know if it's final season, but the most recent season.
I like that.
Great show. Mm-hmm. So I made her watch it from the beginning. So we're getting to the point where it was cool for me watching it all over again. But we're getting to the point now where it's more like familiar to me. Like this is kind of where I remember leaving it off.
Yeah.
Like at season 2. So that's a good show. And because we got HBO Max for the month, Godzilla. We got it.
Yeah.
Godzilla.
That was my third because I knew we both watched it.
Mortal Kombat.
Horrible.
I loved it.
So stupid.
I loved Mortal Kombat.
So corny when he's like, finish him.
Listen, that is what Mortal Kombat is all about. It's fatalities.
The movie started out fantastic. It was almost like they had it. Like
Dude,
the first scene had it. And then it went stupid.
Do you have the feeling like they ran out of budget?
Yes.
It's like they had it, and then all of a sudden they were like, we spent too much money like getting it.
Yeah, it was bad.
And it fucking drops off.
It was bad.
So I think people died too quick. I wanted to see.
I think it was a cornball damn movie.
It's fine.
Like King Kong. King Kong special effects were fantastic.
Yep.
The movie storyline was retarded.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't even tell you what was going on.
But you know what? Put yourself in your kid's shoes. Blake goes, I think it's cool that part of that movie was in Florida.
I didn't watch it with Landon because he's like, first off, this is why I didn't watch it with Landon. He's always so worried about playing video games. You know, that's what happens at 13 years old.
So fucking good.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey, let's watch this King Kong movie. It came out tonight. And he's like, okay. And then he immediately goes upstairs. And I'm like, Landon, I'm turning on the movie. No response. Landon, I'm turning on the movie. So then he comes down and I just started the movie. It's like 5 minutes in. He's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm watching the movie. Okay. He goes back upstairs. I'm not kidding. As soon as the movie was over, he comes down. He goes, are we going to watch the movie? I'm like, dude, I just watched the whole movie. You came down here and saw me watching the movie. So needless to say, he got upset. He's like, well, watch it again with me. And I'm like, I'm not watching that again. It was not good. Like, it was not worth watching twice.
Really?
Yeah, he ended up watching it in his room. But
so here's Blake loves that shit. He loves that just mindless action.
oh, it was mindless.
You know, but I don't know, man. Through his eyes, I enjoyed it a lot more. I like the special effects. I just imagine if the first Godzilla movie, here's the deal. You go back in time and that's the movie you present for the first Godzilla. Dude, you go down, you're like Nostradamus. You're like Pluto. They're like, how the hell did you come up with this shit?
Mechagodzilla was a stretch.
That was a stretch. That was a transformer.
But when that big ass dang gorilla jumped through the air with that axe,
fucking loved it.
And goes, pow! pow on freaking Godzilla's face.
Loved it.
Yeah, that was cool.
Some of that stuff was awesome. Made me
Godzilla
really like King
had
Kong.
King Kong's ass, though.
He did. It upset me a little bit.
Godzilla, there was no chance.
Because I love Kong.
King Kong never could beat Godzilla.
You don't ever?
Godzilla's big ass.
Godzilla's a genetic is a mutation freak.
Well, and he's full of freaking radiation at this point.
Right.
And he looks
like Kong is just a big gorilla.
Big fat me, like running around with scales.
Yeah.
Like, he looks chunky.
Yeah.
He used to be thin.
It's so funny how they made it like Godzilla wasn't going to back off until he got to piss on you.
Mm-hmm. The freaking part where they were on the boat and they wouldn't let let King Kong go was like, let him go.
Right.
I was getting so mad.
Yeah, do that, chick. Look, the little girl, obviously she wasn't going to die right away. Are we just destroying the movie for people?
No, because we can tell them the whole plot. It don't make any sense.
Obviously, they're not going to kill a little girl. We're too woke for that shit these days.
Or a dog.
No
dogs would have died in this movie.
Right. So you see the girl, and then right away, my anxiety as a parent starts to like rise. I'm like, who the hell would just let her walk?
And she's like,
right. It's a goddamn hurricane out there. You're going to let her just go out?
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah, why is she on the boat in the first place? Like, you
You
don't have
just
an
left
aunt
her
that
at
can
home.
watch this kid?
Leave her on Skull
What?
Island.
We're going out there to fight with freaking alpha gods, and she's on the boat. Like, why are you even on the boat?
She's like, I'm going to Target. You want to ride real quick? That's a terrible story.
It's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It was awful.
And,
All right, what was
the girl
worse?
had nothing to do with the movie.
Okay, so what was worse? Mortal Kombat or Kong versus Godzilla?
Mortal Kombat was worse. Because Mortal Kombat didn't have... I'm drinking more of this, sorry.
Go for it.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to try some of Tom's stuff because...
Yes.
The wax cap actually came off that one.
I know.
That's different.
I've never seen that. You know what? Look, the whole wax pour looks cleaner.
Does that say Dickie's honey?
Dickel. George Dickel?
I imagine that tastes like shit.
I liked it.
I hate honey flavored stuff.
I liked it. The whole pour is yours. That's why I left what I left.
Oh, it'll get poured.
Oh,
right
taste it. If you don't like it, I'll drink it. It's not like wild turkey honey. It's not like Jim Beam honey.
It's not bad.
No,
I don't love it. Oh, it's got. I don't like that.
Okay, so I'll drink the rest of that one.
It was the aftertaste.
All right, hey, we just drank a shitload of good bourbons. I'm going to go to Eagle Rare for a second.
You're drinking shit bourbon? Okay, good. Good for you. What else do we have on our list here? Oh, Jake Logan Paul, because we don't know which one actually fought.
Jake Paul.
Is it Jake?
Jake Paul is, if I'm not mistaken, Jake Paul is the one that's got more fighting experience. I think he's bigger. I think he's the one that just fought.
Anyways,
Ben Askren.
How much money would it take for you to fight him?
I'm fucking broke. Like, and by broke, I don't mean like I'm having to sell, light fixtures at my house, but
that one's not as good as my barrel.
The Old Elk.
Yeah. Is that the bourbon or the weeded?
I'm pretty sure it's weeded.
If it's weeded, it's not as good.
I'm pretty sure it's a store pick. I haven't seen any store picks that weren't weeded.
And see, mine's the weeded. That one does not taste like mine.
I know this is going to sound bougie. If Biden gives us more money, I'm buying those Shure microphones.
Well, he ain't giving me money. So by give us money, do you mean give you money?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because when you hit the microphone at the exact right spot, it sounds great. But there's only like one spot, and that sliver is like.
I feel like if we get rid of these mics, we just lost the show.
What do you mean?
Because this show is supposed to be a little shitty. It's not supposed to be the most technically perfect show.
It should look a little better, though.
In your mind.
Yeah.
I think we should be sitting on 2 blow-up floats in the pool right now with 2 webcams.
See, that's
terrible audio.
But that's the stuff that we should record.
Yeah.
And drop.
You know how amazingly terrible.
Because we
that would
can't
be?
go live answering
That's got
questions
a lot
in a pool.
of fire to it. That is not the same taste as my elk.
It's rougher.
Yes,
More rough.
Are you judging the fact that you don't like old alcohol? This barrel or mine?
Probably that one. I haven't had yours in a while.
Mine is good. I
haven't had yours in a
promise
while.
you it's good.
What's the proof on yours?
123.
This is 114 and change, so something's
Okay.
obviously different.
Was that you or me?
What?
That was me. Well, anyways.
Anywho, what? You in trouble?
So, just to let everybody know, I'm pretty much a genius. Just had to throw that out there.
Okay, this is going to go great places.
Look at what my $1 has done.
Yeah, it's amazing, by the way.
Yeah, I got one free dollar. So when you used to sign up for Robinhood, you used to get $1 free, and I have turned that into $255, and I'm happy about that. I think that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna buy my pappy when it hits 1,000.
This is another thing is a lot of people forget that I was a financial advisor for like 10 years, and so over the last couple of years,
that's when he was contemplating suicide daily.
Oh, you understand. That was just the worst situation. I worked for a boss that I swear to God, like, I don't even know. I think he would eat your children if he could. But so there's just a shit situation. But I would sit there and buy stocks like through the Cash App. I made a shit. Okay, relatively speaking, if you invest $1 and you make $100, $200, that's a shitload of money, right?
Yeah.
Relatively
If I'd
speaking.
started with $1 million, that'd have been great.
Correct. So I made a shitload of money off of the Cash App over the last 2 years. Just buying. You've seen some of the dumb stuff. I bought and sold. I paid for a lot of shit, especially when we were going through a hard time. I basically got my business started by what I had invested in the Cash App. And then every time I would sell a piece of furniture, I took $50 and I'd throw it in there and add it to something. I bought Tesla. Oh my God. I put like $40 in Tesla and I cashed that out at like $600 and something dollars.
That's nice.
Oh, it's phenomenal. It was phenomenal. But anyway.
We have a question from a fan.
Who?
I think the answer might be yes.
Paintball to the satchel for $100? Dude, I might have ball cancer, to be honest with you. Every now and then I move the wrong way and I get a sharp pain in my nutsack.
So would you take a shot to the nutsack for $100?
God, if it happened to hit the same spot with a sharp pain, fuck no. But if it hit the other side,
I never got the answer on what it would take you to fight Jake Paul or Logan Paul or whatever. Which one it is.
Can I modify this question really quick?
I would fight him for free.
You got to bend over and show the brown eye. And from 10 yards away, someone gets to aim right for the poop chute. You're all jellied up and ready to go.
Tyler right now is yelling, me, free.
So, Tyler, could a paintball go up the poop chute from 10 yards away? Here's the deal is we talk about all these bets, and a lot of these are very doable things that we could do.
Except for a tractor trailer, wieners hanging out of it.
That's a phenomenal idea that you just are not on board with.
No one's on board with that.
God.
I told you. My stepfather used to listen to every show until you brought that on.
That's a phenomenal game show. And I can see the Japanese doing that shit. But anyway, so to fight how...
Janet's watching. And is Jake Paul the one that Blake watches?
I think Logan Paul is the YouTuber. Jake Paul is his brother. They did shit together, but I think Logan Paul has more of a YouTube only thing. Here, you talk about fighting Jake Paul, and I'll look it up.
I probably wouldn't fight him for free, but I would fight him for. You got to imagine. What do you think the other guy got? 10 million.
So it's my understanding that they had 1.5 million pay-per-view buys. That's a lot of money.
So at what, $40?
Probably more, but let's say 40. Just, I mean, because it's a low number.
Offbeat channel too.
No, Triller.
I've never heard of it.
So here's the thing with Triller, and it's so funny. It was literally just on Rogan's podcast today. They came out to be an alternative to TikTok because they thought TikTok was going to get shut down. So they were poised to essentially acquire all of that traffic.
Okay.
Right. But TikTok made changes, servers based in the US. So TikTok made changes so that TikTok US servers based in the United States versus China, which met the security criteria that they needed to keep it going. So then Triller says, fuck it, let's just do fights. So then they signed the Mike Tyson fight. So basically they're just trying to make money. I think if ice skating was the fucking biggest thing in the world, that's what they'd be doing.
Ice skating could be the biggest thing.
I like ice skating.
You bring out Tanya Harding.
Dude.
And you let her fight Nancy Kerrigan.
Why have we never done roller derby on ice?
Oh, because they would die.
It's like, it's hockey, but everybody's swimming in the same direction.
Yeah.
Right?
Pretty much. Have you ever seen where they do like skating supercross?
No.
Yeah, they do that. So it's like jumps and everything with like ice skates. It's wild.
All right. So in case Janet's still listening, Logan Paul is the YouTuber, right? The one that Blake watches all the time. He's the one that just makes a shitload of money off YouTube. That's it. Right? Jake Paul also did YouTube, but has been fighting for like 5 years now.
Okay.
Right.
Bob said that he got 2.5 million for that. And there's no way that I would not fight him for $2.5 million.
Well, your cut of 2.5 million.
No, he got 2.5 million.
Askren did?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah. Sign me up.
I don't think I'd get knocked out either.
Here's the deal. Like, how many rounds do I have to make for one?
I'd do a full freaking 12 rounds.
Well, I might get knocked. I might get knocked the fuck out.
I'd be tired, but I wouldn't get knocked out.
If you gave me a legit boxing coach and 12 weeks and all his job was to not get me killed, fuck yeah, sign me up. Does that make sense?
I got his ass on size. If you could get me in shape.
Dude, Jake Paul's big.
What is he?
Here, no. So Jake Paul is actually pretty big.
Well, me at my peak physical condition, working out back in the day, was 6 foot, 232 pounds.
So Jake Paul, you're just going to tell me his fucking wins and losses?
Say Jake Paul's size.
Dude, he's been fighting since 2005. No, it can't be him.
Well, either way, I'd be fine with fighting him. And I really don't think I get knocked out.
He's 6'1" with a 76-inch. No, this is not. How big is Jake Paul? Oh, yeah. So, God.
This should be an easy thing.
No, it's because of those stupid ad blockers. He's 6'1" with a 76-inch reach.
What's his weight? Hello. You should come be on the show. Oh, no, thank you.
So, Jake Paul.
He's 6'1". Why doesn't it say his weight?
189, 191 range.
Yeah, fuck him.
Well, I don't think so, man.
There's no way.
That's lean muscle.
I was lean muscle at 230. I'm not talking about how I sit right now.
12 weeks?
I don't know about if I could get that. If I'm
talking 12 weeks without having to work. All you're doing is training to fight this guy.
Yeah, I could get down to 230s. I may not be as big as I used to be in college because I worked out 3 times a day.
Well, you would be.
Well, then, yeah, I'd be in the 230s.
You would be because
I might be in the 240s.
Because your goal is to get $2.5 million.
So 180. No. He's not knocking me out. I've fought a lot bigger than that.
Well, you also have to think, too, he's got the big old boxing gloves, which takes a lot of blow out of it, right?
He's not knocking me out.
Maybe. I think the only way he knocks somebody out is fatigue. like the way Connor got knocked out by
I
Floyd.
hope that this is like one of those joke videos that people like pass around and they're like, oh, this fat guy on this thing is wanting to fight. I will.
Yeah.
For giving 2.5, and if he knocks me out, I will kiss his feet. I don't care.
All right.
But if I win, I want 12 million.
I would fight him if we can also leg kick.
No, I don't even want a leg kick. For 2.5 million, I will fight him with no arms. I will try to headbutt him.
I don't want to grapple.
Hits me.
Like, I don't want to roll around on the ground, but I want to kickbox.
No, I'm gonna box because I can box. I can't fight all that jujitsu stuff.
No, I don't want to roll on the ground. You kidding me?
I'm a stand-up fighter.
Dude, if I were to roll on the ground, all somebody would have to do is grab my left leg on either side of my knee and just go like this. Pull you apart. Just separate your knee. Just this, and I'd be done. My fucking left leg is a goddamn gimp. I might as well be walking around on a fucking peg. It's ridiculous. But if it was kickboxing, I can kick. You might not believe me.
None of that.
I can kick. I'll show you.
None of that.
Because I set up a fucking kickboxing bag in my garage so that I can practice kicking
You want to
again.
do karate in the garage?
Mm-hmm. I do karate in my garage.
So if anybody here has a bead on getting me this fight with Jake Logan Paul, I'm down.
Oh, do you hear that they're trying to get them to fight each other?
Well, obviously the one that boxes would win.
You would think.
I didn't realize he's that small, though.
So 6'1" is not that small.
Yeah, but he's thin if he's 180.
If he's 180, he probably walks around at 220.
I don't know.
Like, by walks around, I mean not even a fight on the horizon.
I mean, maybe. But I was a lean 230.
You know, Floyd said he'll fight him?
Floyd would kill him.
I think so too.
Floyd would kill him.
You think you would just chop him up?
Floyd would fucking destroy him. And let Tyson fight him while we're at it. Tyson would kill him. There's no way. He ain't fight. That's the thing. He's fighting people that are MMA fighters. These are not boxers. He would not beat Conor McGregor because Conor has boxing background. Conor would whoop his ass. And you know he would.
So we
What's
really
Conor, 160?
Conor, I think, fought in the 155, 165, 175 range, something like that.
But Conor hits like a mule.
But Floyd is also a smaller guy too.
But Floyd wears your ass out.
He'll wear you out. Do you hear that Floyd didn't even train for the Conor fight?
I don't doubt it. He doesn't need to.
And then when Conor actually kind of rocked him for that 1 second, he was like, okay, let's fucking do this.
Yeah, I would love to have seen Sugar Ray Leonard versus Floyd Mayweather.
Oh,
Sugar Ray would have fucked him up.
Primes.
But it would have been a good fight.
I want to see Francis Ngannou versus Silverback Gorilla.
I want to see Logan Paul put his money where his mouth is and fight Tyson Fury and get his ass fucked up.
He'll get destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
You know what we probably can see soon, though? I would like to see Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Tyson kill him.
I know, but
Tyson's a walking 250.
But let's just say Tyson won't kill him so that Tyson can probably kill him.
It's the tightest cork ever.
It's like a little butthole because it's not a real cork.
Goodness gracious.
It's not a real cork.
No, Tyson.
That's a fucking delicious bottle, Kevin.
Yes.
You happy about that one?
Yes.
Did I do good for you, bud?
Yes.
Fucking awesome bottle.
Does anybody in their right mind, though, think that I would let Tyson age another 5 years, he'd whoop his ass?
So here's the deal.
God dang.
Let's just say that money is $2.5 million. You said you would fight him for $2.5 million. Would you fight Tyson for $2.5 million?
That would hurt, but yes.
Dude, no. Tyson will turn me into a fucking vegetable.
No. I've been hit hard and by a lot of things.
I would have to offer, like in the pre-negotiation stuff, I would have to offer him some like prison level shit to not have him fucking kill me.
He's not gonna kill you.
Dude, if I make the $2.5 million to fight him, I will walk around for a year just holding his pocket.
Dude, I'm telling you, there is nothing in this world that I would not take a hit from other than a bullet or a knife.
I think a weapon, a blunt object, a baseball bat, bro.
I've been hit by one of them.
To the head?
No, to the back.
You're not young anymore, Kevin.
I'm much fatter. There's much more for it to absorb.
Do you remember the last time we tried to move a booth?
Yeah.
Do you remember us being like, maybe we shouldn't do this anymore?
Yeah. But that doesn't mean I can't take it for $2.5 million, Frank. I'm done. I'm retired.
All right.
I'm done.
I would spend, okay, so if it's $2.5 million, right? $2.5 million, I would spend like $500,000 on like ensuring the fact that I won't die. Like I want doctors doing like daily
You're not
brain
gonna
scans on
die.
me.
It's a freaking padded glove. We're not talking about getting hit in the face with a liquor bottle.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Mike Tyson's hit people and they've pissed themselves.
That's fine.
I don't want that.
I don't care. We're talking about $2.5 million just to take a fall.
Tyler, I mean, yeah, I get it. It's easy money, but I don't want to have to fucking drink my bourbon through a fucking straw.
You're evidently already there.
Whatever one of these was hit me hard.
I don't feel a thing.
One of them
I've
hit
been
me hard.
taking it very easy though.
I think it was the 120 hit me hard.
It's good.
Shit's good.
What do you got going on over here?
All I have left is fucking E.H Taylor.
It's good.
It's fucking delicious.
Let's see if we got any more topics here before Frank gets too drunk.
No, let's keep it going. I will do everything I can to keep this party rolling. This is a fun show. I'm having fun today.
Well, what we've learned tonight is Frank is gay, and he's worried about getting hit in the face by Tyson, even for $2.5 million.
Oh, listen. I kind of glanced over this thing Bob was talking about. So Biden is paying TikTokers $1,300 for pro-vax videos.
I'll make one. Can anybody make one?
Bob, I know you listen, but I don't know if you're listening at this moment.
Hey,
is that actually something that's been proven?
We're
like,
gonna
is
make a
that
video right
actual
now.
evidence? What's up?
Here's my video. We're recording it.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna ask for my $1,300 after this.
You're on it.
I took my shot and I feel perfect. There it is. You think I can get my money now?
Oh, you're fucking retarded.
That's the point. I got my shot.
Listen.
Or it could be like, I'm a zombie.
Listen, this shit is almost gone, and I didn't get a vaccine.
This shit's been gone since the day it started.
Would you wager your house on the fact that you may have had COVID?
I wager my house that I had the flu and they called it COVID.
So you think you had the flu?
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't test for the flu?
I've been sick like 18 times in the last year.
You hear the weird thing about the flu because of this year?
That no one's had it?
No, apparently 60,000 people have died from the flu. Actually, it's weird. So the flu's obviously there, but it's not, dude. I think normally it's like 200,000 a year or some shit like that. But anyway, so the thing with the flu is because of COVID, people have been hesitant to go to the doctor for something like the flu. Now that they don't know they have the flu, they just know that they're sick. So what they do is they're isolating and they're waiting to see if they feel better. Flu symptoms, slightly different than COVID, but if you go test for the flu, I think it's 36 hours after symptoms, you will not test positive for the flu. I might be wrong on those numbers, meaning that COVID, the COVID test window is much longer than the flu test window. So people are getting the flu, thinking that they have COVID, waiting whatever time, then going to testing negative for both COVID and the flu. But they already had the flu. Does that make sense?
I thought I had the flu a couple months ago, and then I drank a lot of whiskey and it went away.
We drank a lot of whiskey in 2020.
Every time I feel bad, I drink whiskey, and then I feel fine.
Yeah. I have a routine.
I wake up with a hangover.
Listen.
No flu.
Listen, I'll drink in the evening. I'll drink my whiskey, but I balance it. I drink my whiskey. I'll eat something like a cheese stick, nice and fatty, kind of help me absorb some of that booze. Drink some water. Go to bed. I wake up. I go through my day. I repeat. Whiskey, cheese stick, water, bed.
Taco Bell tonight?
No.
You're a liar.
Nope. I'm getting better. I've lost 8 pounds.
So Taco Bell tonight.
Nope. Dude, 3 times a week. I know 3 times doesn't sound like a lot, but 3 times a week I ride the bike, the Echelon. Thank you very much.
I had to take a bit of a break because my ass was hurting so bad.
It hurts. I don't ride it the traditional spin class way. I have a routine that I do that warms me up for 30 minutes.
So you take the seat off, lube up the pole.
Yes.
Ah.
No. So I basically do like 2 minutes on one, literally just to get my knee warmed up. And then I go 10, 15, 20, 25. But I do like to total of 30 minutes. And then I hit the heavy bag for 30 minutes. So I try to do like just all cardio. And I've been feeling better and losing some fucking weight for once.
Well, good for you. You ready to go to Taco Bell?
Keep saying it. I'll fuck up. Look, I even put these out in case we got hungry.
Those aren't any good.
They're
very
better
dry.
They're better than nothing.
But they're dry, and they still have a lot of calories.
They don't have that many
They're
calories.
low on carbs. How many calories they have?
They cover it, so you don't even have to see it.
0.
Ooh,
How many?
250.
Told you.
It's good.
No, it's not.
Calories for you.
3 double stuffed Oreos have less than that.
Do you know what I found at Sam's Club?
Jesus?
California Pizza Kitchen, buffalo chicken pizzas.
Oh, they have that at Publix.
Do they?
Yeah.
Sam's Club is better.
It's probably cheaper.
You get more of them.
Yeah. Did you buy them?
Fuck yeah. You kidding me?
The best thing that I think we bought at Costco or Sam's is we got popsicle stick freaking alcoholic drinks.
Oh yeah, we have them too.
Those are good.
Dude, those things hit you hard.
And there's these balsamic vinaigrette vegetable packages that come with like green beans, asparagus, squash, zucchini, something else, tomatoes, and it's like in this balsamic sauce, and they're microwavable. They're really good.
What are you supposed to? Oh, so it's hot. You just throw it in there and go.
You just throw it in the microwave.
Where'd you get them?
That was, I think, Costco.
Fucking Costco.
But
Costco's too far for me.
Well,
to be honest with you, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, and especially with our schedule to be able to go maybe like during the week.
They're putting one in Melbourne, so
that's
you know
nice.
what my thought is, I go there, then I go to Florida.
No, perfect.
Done.
And then hit Sam's on the way home in case you didn't get anything that you needed.
Yeah, but the meat's cheaper at Sam's.
Dude, I bought some fucking pork. I bought a pork. You gotta try that shit.
Pork is almost free.
I bought a pork tenderloin. Ended up being like $1.98 a pound.
They're like, here, take this pig for free.
I rubbed that bitch in mayo, and then I put a seasoning, my own special seasoning on top of it. I smoked it for an hour and a half. Every 30 minutes, I basted it with bourbon and maple syrup. And that shit was spectacular. Buffalo Trace.
I was just going to go Taco Bell.
It was Buffalo Trace. Fuck, I'll eat Taco Bell.
See? You're the Knights of Knee. You remember that movie where it had the Knights of Knee in it? What was it? Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Holy Grail, yeah.
Remember they have to ask the guy 3 times and he'll say yes?
Yeah, that's me.
That's you. For sure. What are you getting into? You already said you're drunk. Here he goes.
We got
Larceny versus Elijah Craig versus
Here we go.
Buffalo won that one.
So listen, these are all store picks.
Oh, the Larceny.
So these are all single barrels. So remember we discussed store picks earlier, which means that the store picks the actual barrel that they want. Now, I think personally, I'm not even going to say it. I have my opinion. I'll tell you my opinion when you're done. This is from
Jesus, I was done after that one.
This is from Lugan's.
Oh.
All right. Just sips, like little tastes. I want you to taste it. I drank the neck so you don't have to.
He gave it next, so I don't have to.
Yep. Hey, this is why, remember I told you I'm only going to buy store picks from now on? Mm-hmm. Because every bottle is different. It has similar characteristics of the bourbon that you love, but it's different.
I feel like this is going to taste like shit after that.
Oh, most likely.
Not clear my palate.
It's most likely going to taste like shit, like dog doo-doo.
It's a good thing both of our hands were in there.
Yep.
Don't drink it after that.
No.
Because I know I like larceny that tastes like shit after that.
Yeah. Does it have that moldy butt taste?
It does.
Yeah. I'm disappointed in that. But
so you made me go into the moldy butt on purpose?
Apparently that's a flavor that a lot of people like. It's called musky oak.
No. You know what that tastes like? That tastes like when you go out four-wheeling and you get some of that muck in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
All right. Now, the shocker. This is a shocker for you. This here is from Town Liquor in Lakeland.
Okay.
Do you remember Town Liquor in Lakeland?
I do.
That's the place where I
got my oak.
Where'd you get there?
My old oak.
Old Oak?
Yes. Old elk.
No.
I thought that was where I got it.
Nope. Town Liquor in Lakeland was where I got the Ezra Brooks 99.
Oh.
Do you remember that place?
Yeah.
Good store.
Yeah.
It's a good store. They
not good liquor.
Limited quantity.
No, that liquor wasn't good liquor.
It's opened up a little bit. It's better, I promise. So I
gotta get this out of my mouth.
Here.
Jesus Christ.
I got this from there. In my opinion, I have my own thoughts on this one too, and I will share them before you give me your thought and see if I was right.
I thought the other one just tasted bad because that's too much. Fuck.
Pour some in here.
Nope, I'm doing it.
No, because I want to taste a little bit of it too.
All right. Smells better.
Is that good Elijah Craig or what?
But again, I do get the mustiness after this one.
But yeah, that's totally different. You're much lower proof. You're talking like almost 30 proof less.
It's better than that dirty ball sack
Right.
bag right there.
But for Elijah Craig, it has a lot of the notes that I think you like in Elijah Craig. But it also has more sweet, doesn't it? Isn't it like a sweet Elijah Craig?
Drank a lot in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
This has just turned into a drinking with the OG show. Tyler, you want to join the show? You got anything to drink?
You want to join the show?
Join the show.
Yeah.
Wait. Litmus test.
Yep.
Philadelphia.
Perfect.
We're good.
Yeah. Ready? Philadelphia.
We're still good.
We're good. All right.
Tyler,
now,
you want to come on the show? I'll send the link.
I know you hate the Buffalo Trace line.
No, I don't hate it. I feel like it's overrated.
Let me know what you think about this. I drank the neck for you. There's a reason why I buy like barrel picks in twos. And it's just in case I like it.
By the way, there's still more of those there.
Which is awesome. Let me know what you think.
Here we go. It's the best of the three. By far.
Is that not a good Buffalo Trace compared to other Buffalo Trace?
That one has none of that earth horse shit in it.
None of it. I don't know what they did on this one. It's very hard to describe. But if you could put this one up against that Blantons that we had.
That's better.
Right.
This knob beat everything.
Yeah, but that's a totally different level. I think once you break 100 proof.
E.H.
That's tough. No, I don't think so.
I do.
You don't think it's a different category?
No, I think it's amazing. I like that a lot.
So
this might be in my top maybe 2.
That's amazing.
It might have overtaken my Jack Daniels Limited.
Okay. So this Buffalo Trace is good though, wasn't it?
It was. Actually, I put that Buffalo Trace in my best of the cheap quality.
Dude, it gets rid of all, for some reason, this barrel that this came from.
We're not going to tell you where to buy that.
No, I'm not telling you where to buy this. This one we keep a secret.
Yeah.
Because this one we keep a secret.
Yeah.
For our own personal reasons.
That place is a dump.
I can still tell you that Florida Wine and Spirits in Malabar, my favorite store.
Yes.
That's my favorite store. This one I'm keeping a secret because you can't find stuff like this.
Still have it because no one goes there.
Right. So we're going to keep that
they
a
have
secret.
Like 9 of them.
It's do you not feel like you should stop in and get one next time?
Now I do.
Right.
It's a good thing you didn't tell me that while I was there. Thanks.
Well, I wanted you to try it for yourself, and we can go back. It's not terribly far.
That's true.
You passed there every day. So anyway.
Every day.
I feel like the youngness of this barrel, the young age, is not there. Like this one, I bet if I were to bet any money, I bet this barrel is older than the average Buffalo Trace barrel.
Maybe, or maybe it's younger, and that's why it doesn't have that bullshit taste to it.
See, I get an alcohol-y taste on some of the regular Buffalo Trace, like in the nose.
That to me, what I just tasted tastes a lot like that Heaven Hill we bought,
Yeah,
which is good.
it was good.
Well, I think on that note, we'll kill it.
No, dude, we're only an hour and 41 minutes.
It's a long ass time.
I have one more I want you to try.
Jesus Christ.
We're just going to pound these things
I have
out.
to take my boat in the morning.
You're boating.
Boat in.
Joe Bowden?
We're going to Taco Bell. What are you grabbing? That I do want to try. But that's another level.
This is a total. So this, gosh, we're just, these could have been like 4 different shows. You know that, right?
Well, I've drank like 10, 15. No.
This is Old Forester 1920. So there's a huge debate on the best Old Forester. Is it 1920 or is it 1910? We don't have a 1910, so we can't tell you. 1910 apparently is, according to connoisseurs, the smoothest bourbon at 93 proof.
I do want to tell you that the ice tonight was exceptionally better. You want to know why?
Why?
We've started adding spring water to it
Okay.
instead of like tap.
So you give it flavor.
Yeah, because you know when you drink melted ice, it kind of tastes like butthole.
Yeah, as it melts.
That one does not.
Which is interesting because the ice tastes phenomenal while it's ice.
Yeah.
But I do want you to try that, and you know the price tag on that. So then I want you to try that, and then maybe a little sip of that Old Forester Statesman.
I've heard bad things about Statesman.
Statesman's not a bad. I'm going to tell you ahead of time. Statesman's not bad.
It smells smooth.
The only problem is you had an issue with the 86 proof Old Forester. You didn't like it.
No.
I taste a lot of similarities
Oh, yeah.
in that, but I don't know if it's going to be better. Some people say that that's the most complex bourbon on the market.
I'd agree with that.
There's a lot going on.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not near like that bullshit thing I bought.
I still get an 86 smell. Do you get the 86 smell?
Well, I get an earthy smell, but no earthy taste.
Which is tough because I've noticed that if you drink that without breathing, it's phenomenal. If you breathe while drinking that, I get 86.
I don't hate it.
No?
It's all right.
It makes a spectacular old fashioned.
Really?
Yeah, because that high proof.
It's very smooth. It doesn't burn.
Well, that high proof cuts through the sweet in the old fashioned, but the sweet in the old fashioned takes off any of the negatives, like any of the young age or anything like that.
I like it.
It's good, right?
I don't love it. I like it. I put it on the same thing as Blantons. There's nothing spectacular there, but it's good.
I think this might be better than Blantons.
I'm not excited about Blantons.
Yeah, I do. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad we were able to taste it, which is why I'm going to send Tom back his bottles filled with some of my stuff that he might not have, including this 1920, so he can try it.
He needs to try this.
Yeah, I'm going to send him the 1920, that. I'm going to send him this single barrel Buffalo. Only because I feel like that's a very special single barrel Buffalo that I wish he would try.
All right. We're going for Statesman. I told myself I wasn't going to drink a lot.
Oh, yeah. No, pour that whole thing because that's it. I drank all the rest. That was for you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was all for you. This is like your birthday episode in a way, right?
Can we do a ganja episode?
Tyler,
you can sit in for me.
I'm 100% down, Tyler, for ganja episode. Oh, shit.
What'd you do?
I unplugged the podcast. God damn it.
Can they not hear us?
I think they can hear us. Yeah, no. The only thing I unplugged was back in, which is unnecessary now, right?
Here's the Statesman.
Yep.
Just it sounds hoity-toity.
It does sound hoity-toity. Now you have to think the price tag is about $4 or $5 less than what you just had.
I still smell earth.
It's an old Forrester thing. I'm 100% convinced it's an old Forrester thing.
That Elijah Craig tastes like ass.
You don't like it?
Or
The
no.
larceny
Larceny tastes like ass.
tastes like ass.
That's a drain port.
It's tough. It just sucks that that's a single barrel select.
Your other larceny tastes good.
Better.
Yeah.
Which it just sucks because that means somebody chose.
That means that somebody likes that.
Yeah. At Lucan's, which sucks because I like Lucan's, but I might not like their store picks. It's not bad.
Leather. There's a lot. That's scotchy. No,
But-
I don't. Yeah, that aftertaste is bad.
But that's the name Statesman. Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm not saying that I hate it.
Oh, my God.
I'm not saying I hate it. I just think that the 1920 is way better, which makes me really want to try the 1910.
All that said, Knob and E.H. leaps and bounds ahead.
Top deal.
Yeah.
And you have to think price-wise, those are roughly the same price.
Yeah. And then behind it is that Buffalo.
That Buffalo was very good, wasn't
And
it?
everything else is kind of.
The Elijah Craig, I was happy with the Elijah Craig.
Yeah, that Buffalo is good, though.
Very good.
That's the first ever time. That's my first Buffalo Trace product.
Yeah.
Other than EH.
It's so weird. It's all of the stuff that I know that you've told me you don't like about Buffalo is not in this one.
No. Yeah.
It's very weird.
Well, I'm a Jimmy Russell fan.
Yep.
Anything Turkey 101.
Lucan's has a Russell store pick
Really?
that I want to try. It's $59, so I didn't pick it up.
Well, you could have called
It was
me.
Russell 10-year.
Could have called me.
Well, we can go back. It's not too far. I feel like I basically go to Tampa every fucking day now.
Mm.
Is that what's going to happen? Am I going to end up taking the West Coast?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate I-4.
Mm. Tyler, you're the only one that's still here. I see one watcher. Either we lost Tyler or we lost Bob. It's one of the two.
It's okay. Tyler, I got something I was going to show you.
You're going to put that on the internet?
Yeah, sure. It's going to be 2 seconds.
Tyler, check this out if this is you.
Where you at? I got to switch camera.
Yeah, it's Tyler. That's going to get him excited. He said purple OG duct tape and cookie dough tasting. Why is there always this? Tyler was talking about like we call cat piss. He's like, it smells
No.
like cat piss. Like that's a good thing.
Tyler, I've got Lemon OG Kush. And I've got the unnamed
Homegrown.
Sativa, though.
We'll call it the Eric.
Yeah. Oh, man. God, you know what?
Tyler said, swing.
I fucking always do this where I will forget that I put something on my face or on my hands and I'll rub my eyes. Do you ever do that?
No.
I put this like fucking hand cream on because my hands were dry.
He said, Carter, flour. You just saw it, Tyler. It's flour.
Flower power, baby.
I guess he's so stoned he can't see.
I'm happy I picked this one up that night, though. Not disappointed with it. And I'm fucking not at all disappointed with that Redwood rye.
Best for the money.
That Redwood rye is my favorite rye. I just hope. Here's my concern with
I
that.
bought the rye, right?
Yes. They have a new line coming out. It's going to be all bottled and bond. So 100 proof, 4 years. It's going to meet all the criteria for bottled and bond. The price tag is going to be $80.
From Redwood?
From Redwood. They posted it on their own Instagram. So my concern with that is the people who don't look into it enough are going to buy the shit out of all the regular Redwood because they're not saying they're replacing the line. They're adding a second tier, if that makes sense. I think everybody's going to fucking buy all the regular Redwood
Let's go buy it all.
out of stock at $34, $35, something like that.
Here's
That's
something.
a delicious rye.
If you want us to try a drink, send us a bottle.
You know what I miss? I miss people coming in here,
Sealed bottle.
bringing bottles. Do you remember people used to come in here and bring a bottle and they would
Yes.
fucking drink with us and have a good time?
Absinthe.
God. We got a certain individual pretty messed up on absinthe.
Hey, Carrie, take a shot of this.
we
Whole
can-
bottle.
We convinced him that he was going to be our weatherman
Yes.
with a green screen.
It's going to rain.
It's going to rain.
It's going to rain.
Oh, man. Oh. This was on my list. And it was a drunk question, so I'm glad it's coming out now. What spirit animal is Kevin Dessler's spirit animal?
It's going to sound gay, but I'm drawn to lions.
All right. So I thought about that. I really thought about that. Initially, I thought about... God damn it, I fucked up my mic. I thought about being a lion. But the problem is, I don't like rare meat.
God. Did you smoke while I wasn't looking?
No, I promise. I don't like rare meat, so I thought being a lion might be off.
They sleep 23 out of 24
They sleep
hours.
a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. To be honest with you, I think it'd be more fun to be a female lion than a male lion. The female lion hunts. They run around a lot. They fuck shit up.
Shake their ass for them.
That's like a once, twice a year.
If they're married.
Right. It's not a big deal. Right. Don't be that single fucking lion. Good Lord. She's got her tail up all year long. But I don't know what my spirit animal would be. You know what I thought about my spirit animal should be? I thought about being an orca whale. You know why?
Why?
Because, hear me out for a second. Orca whales, they're black and white. They got the patchy eyes. They're the fucking king of the ocean. Really, nothing hunts them. They fight giant squid. It's like a battle of titans. And on top of that, they're half white, all white privilege, but they're just black enough to not get in trouble for it.
And we made it that long.
They're not going to get in any trouble.
1 hour, 53 minutes, and 19 seconds. We made it.
They can do whatever they want. It is socially acceptable.
And then Frank threw out the racist
They
shit.
could stab their friends as long as they're other orcas.
Did you just shit your pants? I smell fart.
No,
I think you did. And you
promise.
don't even know. I smell fart.
I may have shit myself.
I think he shit himself. All right. On that note, I got to be done.
All right.
It's after midnight.
It is after midnight. Tyler's going to turn into a moose. Here's the problem, Tyler. You know what I think a chupacabra is? You know how cats get like feline AIDS? I think a chupacabra is a coyote that got coyote AIDS.
Let me try something real quick.
Do we watch this?
We're both trying this. God, my ass still hurts.
No, I don't think it's any better. That hazelnut shit. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. But we're talking price point. Here, where's your cup?
I don't know which one I'm using anymore.
Very little.
I don't know how any business gets done when people drink this much.
It's a good thing. Look at this. Look at this right here.
Don't tread on you, homie.
Let me dip down here.
Look at this. This dude dressed up for the occasion.
Frank, that is good. That is better than the Elijah. It's better than that larceny.
I like it more now than I did before.
It is better than that Elijah.
What did we just drink?
Before that, Buffalo. No. Statesman.
Do you not taste peanuts?
Hold on.
I'm telling you, peanuts, not cashews. It's peanuts.
Are you saying peanut or penis?
Peanuts.
I still didn't hear a differentiation.
Peanuts.
Yeah, you're saying penis.
Peanuts.
Oh, God.
You don't taste any sort of peanuts?
I'm not getting that. But you have to admit it's better than that Elijah Craig.
I'm fucking tasting peanut butter.
That's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It's not.
It doesn't taste like earthy butthole.
No, it's like in place of.
Ooh, it's spicy.
See, I don't find it that spicy. I literally get like a fucking creamy peanut butter taste.
That doesn't sound bad to me.
No, it's not bad at all.
You know how good an Uncrustable sounds right now?
Fucking delicious.
Partially frozen.
You know, I've got keto bread in there and no sugar added peanut butter.
And smoking the reefer.
With honey. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing peanut butter and honey sandwiches.
All right. I'm going to end this.
Yep.
Tyler, thanks for sticking around.
All right. I appreciate it. One of these days, I really am going to go and clip up these episodes because we did have some good moments in here that I think would make phenomenal, like, minute-long videos. When's the last time you've looked at one of our videos and did any sort of, like, post-show editing?
Never.
I haven't done it since, like, 2019.
Let's keep it that way. On that note, thanks for hanging out. See you guys later.
Peace.